Schools may lose license if they don't refund excess fee charged. Out of 1900 schools, 531 schools have charged excess fee which should be refunded with 9% interest. Department of Education in its affidavit has said that the schools should be de-recognized or risk being taken over by the government. I'm joined by Aishwarya Paliwal on the phone line for more details. Finally, the Delhi High Court has cracked its whip on all the schools who have been charging excess fee. What more details can you tell us on this, Aishwarya?
So this is the first time that the Delhi High Court has actually pulled up the Arvind Kejriwal government for the failure to take action against all those schools that have not returned the fee. Now, these unaided schools were to return excess fee that they had taken from the students with a 9% interest. Now, there was a hearing in which money has not been returned to the parents, and the next hearing is on the 10th of August, and Delhi High Court has asked the government to take action against these erring schools, and they have also said that the government needs to file an affidavit and file the action that they have taken against these schools before the next hearing takes place on the 10th of August.
Right, Aishwarya, also tell us any kind of deadline being set by the Delhi High Court for these erring schools to refund the excess fee charged?
The deadline is the 10th of August when the next hearing will take place. So in its order, the Delhi High Court has categorically said that the government now needs to file an affidavit and they need to state what action they have taken against the school if they are not refunding the fee along with the 9% interest.
Right. What is the Department of Education in its affidavit has said as far as this case is concerned?
So what they are saying in this affidavit was that they have listed out the names of the schools which have not given the money back to the parents. They have also said that they will look after all the schools. They will personally make sure that the money has been returned to all the parents. Also, they are saying that if what the Delhi High Court pointed out was that if the government fails to do this, then the director of the education will have to be present in the court when the next hearing takes place on the 10th of August and explain the government's stand as to why it has failed in asking the schools to repay the money.
Aishwarya, also tell us, after this order, have the schools come out and challenged this order and sought another appointment for further hearing?
No, nothing from the school side yet. Everyone is just waiting for the 10th of August, and what parents are saying is that they are very sure that this time, because the Delhi High Court has come down heavily on the government, they are sure that they will get the money back.
Right. Thank you so much, Aishwarya, for giving us all these details. We understand how 1900 schools, in fact, out of 1900 schools, 531 schools have charged excess fee, which has to be refunded with 9% interest, is what the Delhi High Court now has wrapped the private schools who have been going with the school fee load that has caused a lot of distress to the parents in the national capital and across India, where they have been saying that exorbitant fees have been charged by private schools in the garb of education, and the fact that they have even issued TCs to the students for non-compliance of the school rules and non-payment of the fees. Now the Delhi High Court has come down heavily on these private schools, asking them to refund the excess fee charged and saying that the fees should be refunded with 9% interest.